Hello YouTube, this is Lawson Raider. I'm giving my first impression review of the Removu S1 Gimbal. Got it in the mail a couple days ago. Here is the unit. You'll probably see some other reviews on it, but this is my mountain biking impression of the Removu S1 Gimbal. I'm going to show you several different footage of the same section of trail down Smithville Lake. It's kind of a little flowy, but it's got a lot of roots and stuff like that, so hopefully it gives them a good perspective of how well the gimbal performs. And I will narrate as I go through each of these four sections. I've got one section. The first section will be raw video, basically just the GoPro Hero 5 black on the chest mount, nothing else but just the chest mount and the Hero 5. In all these tests I'm using the Hero 5 black with the electronic image stabilization on. So the first section will be just the camera by itself. Second will be with the gimbal attached in pan mode. The third will be gimbal attached, gimbal on with follow mode. And then the fourth is for craps and giggles will be software stabilized with just from the raw video. Lock mode I thought would be a good mode until problem is it locks in one direction, so if you're making a turn you can't use lock mode with this gimbal at all. So the only two modes I could use was pan or follow, and I will give my analysis at the end of the video. Alright, riding down this section of trail, and this video's raw footage, no gimbal, so just a strap and my gimbal with the Hero 5 black with electronic image stabilization on. I mean, it's not bad. It's how I've been doing it for years with this camera, but as you can see, it's got some shaky to it. It's just part of the game when you're riding with this mount. It's one of the mounts that's kind of mostly prone to getting a lot of shake on it. Better than the handlebar mount would have been, but still, you can still see some noticeable shakiness, especially when you hit roots, rocks, and stuff like that. The main reason I got this gimbal is hoping to eliminate that, so I'll save my analysis for at the end of the video. But here's some wooden bridges here, and so definitely when you come off those wooden bridges, you definitely see the shaky coming off the bottom of those. So basically, anytime you hit something with this, you're going to see some shake from these cameras. And coming up to the end of this stretch. It's going to be the same stretch, except for this one I actually hit the log pile. The other ones I don't. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. The EIS does help a little bit because it's been a lot rougher with the other one. So now I've got the gimbal on and it's in pan mode. And at the first it looked pretty good, but as you'll see in the video, the problem with this gimbal with the pan mode is you can't, it wants to go down. Every time it hits a bump or something, the camera starts facing farther down, and you can't, and every time you try to put it, you can put it back up, but it goes right back down again. So it's like constantly having to move it up after each bump, after so many distance. So that's a pain in the butt. So it won't retain its vertical positioning. In all these modes, the horizontal it holds out pretty well. I mean, it sticks with the horizontal part of the video, but vertically it just keeps pointing down, pointing down, pointing down, and that's definitely not acceptable. And so it's gone down since the beginning of the video, and now it's going further down. Now, I mean, it'll even go down even further than this. As you see, you can barely see what's ahead of you. Now after this one, boom, now you can already see what's in front of you in the trail. So all you do is basically look down at the bike, and it's like this is definitely not acceptable for a chest mount. So I was not pleased with this mode. And again, can't use lock mode because lock mode points in, like if you're going east and you turn west, it goes crazy on you. So you can't use lock mode, which I thought would be the mode you use, but not with this one. So pan mode was definitely a no-go. Now you see I had to adjust the camera back up. I expressed and you can see some of the gimbal arm in the video, which also sucks. So that little black thing you saw is part of the gimbal motor. So and you also see it in follow mode. So yeah, and you'll see in follow mode, it'll every time you hit something, it'll go down and then move back up slowly, go down and move back up slowly. Again, this is not acceptable either. I don't think this gimbal was made with. They have the GoPro mounts on them. They said, yeah, it's an action camera gimbal, blah blah blah. But as you see, it's, at least for chest mounting, it's not good at all. And you see that black blotch you see at the upper right, that's one of the gimbal motors up there. So that's definitely a no-go. So yeah, this isn't what I expected to see in this gimbal. Yeah, see how it went down and right back up again. Definitely not. And this one's huge. I mean, it comes back up, but goes down and comes back up, goes down and comes back up. That's not good. You want the thing to be able to hold its vertical stabilization just as much as you want to. Horizontally it does great. It's just vertical sucks. I mean, it does take a lot of the shakiness out, but problem is, it's just that constant down up. It just does not respond fast enough for this type of activity. And here it is, software stabilized for craps and giggles. Obviously, this is worse. This is worse than just leaving it raw. I mean, it looks really goofy. It looks like you took LSD or something and went mountain biking. It's like stoner. This is worse than just leaving it alone. I mean, it's just like man, it's like, this is why you don't drink and mountain bike at the same time. This wouldn't end well if this is actually you riding and it's what you saw. It wouldn't end well at all. But yeah, this is Adobe Premiere Elements 13 version of image stabilization. So yeah, this is not good at all. This is horrible. I'm sure. I've never done. I'm a newbie at image stabilization with the software wise, but this is what you get if you just hit do it on on Adobe. So yeah, this is not good at all. Definitely not good. All right, so now you've seen all four of the clips of this same section of trail, and I'm gonna go back with my final analysis of this product after this video is concluded. Alright, here we go. Alright, here's my final analysis. I'm going to see if I can get a refund for this thing. I am definitely not pleased with it. Doesn't perform as I thought it would from the reviews I saw on YouTube and stuff like that. It's not going to be suitable. In my opinion, the original, just leaving the camera alone, was a lot better than what this thing could do. This thing cannot keep up with mountain biking, at least from the chest mount. And I bought this thing to help stabilize the chest mount, and it does not do it very well at all. I give it an F. I give it an F for chest mount mountain biking. So I'm going to send it back. I know some other YouTubers have recommended the Evo SS, but I don't know if yeah, stabilized video is awesome, but I'm not sure if it's worth the hassle of having to put something extra on your chest. And again, one of this thing's downfall, this thing is bulky. You literally have to. I literally had to put the chest harness as tight as I could get it, and it was still that bulkiness would still try to pull forward on the chest mount. So I'm just extra bulky. You look right around looking like you have an alien sticking out of your chest from the movie. It's like, I don't know. You guys done right, like Nate Hills or who else? BKXC. His videos look great, but I know BKXC uses the Evo SS, and I may have to give that a try. But with this product, I'm not convinced. It's definitely going back. I can't stand it, so it's got to go back. And if they won't take it back, I'll have to put it for sale. And another bad thing about this thing is back ordered. So if you're thinking about buying a Removu, you're going to wait to get it. It took me about a month to get this in the mail. And I ordered an extra battery with this, And I got this with the note saying the extra battery won't be shipped till April 15th. So it's March 10th now, so you gotta wait an extra month just to get the extra battery. So this thing is back ordered like crazy. So don't expect to get this really quick if you order it. But I'm sending this back, and if I can't send it back, I'm gonna put it for sale. So selling it for $400 with the extra battery when it comes in. So you with that, and it also comes with the GoPro Hero 5 mount. So it's a $400 is a pretty good deal for all those for that combination. So if I can't send it back, I'll put it for sale and see who wants to buy it. I mean, it's good for handheld and stuff. For light walking, it does a really good job for that, but just does not handle mountain biking worth the crap. So that's all. All right, Austin out.